All right, all that is happening in Maharashtra, it all boils down to the numbers, the math. Who has how much? So let's take a look at these two scenarios of how the numbers were stacked up before the Sena revolt. So you had a situation where the Shiv Sena had 55, they had 56, they lost one MLA, he died. 53 for the NCP, 44 for the Congress, and with the help of the support of a few like-minded parties, they formed the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi. They were more than 150, which was above the 144 mark, which is the majority mark, and they were in the government. The BJP was at 106 with a couple of others at 20, some with the BJP, some with the alliance. Now, post the revolt, you see a number of things have happened. Many claims and counterclaims have been made as to who has how many. Mr. Eknath Shinde claims in a telephonic interview with NDTV that he has 46. However, officially the pictures that were released, which showed the number of MLAs, a sort of a head count, shows, and one person has come back in that grand photo op. So that leaves Mr. Shinde with a strength of 34. And of those 34, 30 are with him. So how are the numbers stacked up now? That leaves the Uddhav Thackeray camp of the Shiv Sena poorer by 30, and thus their number 55 minus 30 is 25. 30 MLAs of the Shiv Sena, which is definitely more than what Thackeray has right now, are with Eknath Shinde. There are 4 independents who are also with Eknath Shinde. NCP has retained its 53, the Congress has its 44, the BJP with its 106, and then there are others along with the Samajwadi Party, which sometimes supports the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi. At this moment have not spoken much. So that's the situation post the Sena revolt. Now, you see, if Mr. Shinde wants to form his own party or claim, as he's claiming, that I am the real Shiv Sena, for that, to be able to engineer that split and then perhaps join hands with the BJP, because it's, he says, ideologically more suited to the Shiv Sena, he is still short of 7 MLAs. He of the Shiv Sena has only 30. According to the two-thirds rule to circumvent the anti-defection law, you need 37 Shiv Sena MLAs. As far as the visual is concerned, his claim may be 46, but as far as the visual is concerned, which has been produced as proof of togetherness, who have gone to Guwahati, he has 30 Shiv Sena MLAs. So he's still technically short of 7 MLAs. Now it will be very interesting to see that this gap, which was, he originally claimed 21, and then that number swelled and increased, it has now reached 30. There are many independents also. Will there be a situation where over the next few days, more Shiv Sena MLAs are going to desert Mr. Uddhav Thackeray and jump ship to Eknath Shinde, thus making Mr. Shinde the real Shiv Sena? Back to you in the studio.